Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has given a guarded response to a plan drafted by the White House to end the war in his country, insisting that Ukraine needs a dignified peace. The plans have not yet been made public, but it's believed that they are favourable to Russia. Well, Russia currently controls about 20% of Ukraine, including much of the eastern Donbass region. Well, President Putin's already said he would want full control of Luhansk and neighbouring Donetsk, which together make up the Donbass. Well, before the invasion in 2022, Russia already controlled Crimea after seizing it in 2014. But President Zelensky has repeatedly ruled out giving up any territory as part of a peace deal. Well, one American official told the AFP news agency that the plan does include what they call NATO-style security guarantees for Ukraine. The White House press secretary Karoline Leavitt was asked for more details about the plans when she spoke to reporters at a White House press briefing.
President Trump has made it very clear since day one, and even on the campaign trail, that he wants to see this war come to an end. He has grown increasingly frustrated with both sides of this war, Russia and Ukraine alike, for their refusal to commit to a peace agreement. But nevertheless, the president and his national security team are steadfast in seeing this war come to an end, to end the killing and deliver on the president's promise.
Well, our North America correspondent Sean Dilley has been following developments from Washington.
You really would like to be a fly on the wall, wouldn't you, when President Zelensky phones up Donald Trump, the man who said that if he was president at the time the Ukraine war broke out, there wouldn't have been a war in the first place. He would sort it out in a day, he said, if he was re-elected president. Well, of course, it's proven to be slightly more difficult than that. And part of the reason, actually, is because there's rather a lot that he needs to do to please Ukraine and to please Moscow. The White House have come out strongly fighting against allegations that this is a deal that was cooked up between America and Russia without any involvement from Ukraine, claiming credit for coming up with a deal that's rumoured to be 28 points, at least according to the AFP news agency and Reuters, who say they've seen this draft agreement. Now, the Kremlin and Ukraine have both given it somewhat of a lukewarm reception. Ukraine thanking the president for his efforts to make peace, rather diplomatic language from a man who was essentially kicked out of the Oval Office by the president and the vice president, J.D. Vance. We'll remember those scenes, saying that he's looking forward to speaking to President Trump. But any solution is going to have to respect the dignity of his country. And Russia, who say that they haven't had any consultation as such, but they have had contact from the United States. Some of those 28 points rumoured to be that Ukraine would hand over the Donbass region, reduce the size of the army and reduce and scale down